And then, what's that the golden rush to again?
Oh, King of Games. Don't you have to win 5 matches in a row?
That's right, my past self, you do. And you did, using this version of the Noodle Ninja deck. But now, it's all 5 matches I did to hit KOG for the first time. You've almost forgot. My first match I was using a slightly different deck with Combustion Crisis instead of Savory in it.
Get ready for the rush!
So, first thought, no, actually I had this thought as soon as I saw Nail on the versus screen. Here we go with that maximum side burst deck again. So you're gonna see me playing it pretty safe. That was for the sake of some chip damage. No maximum summon Emperor yet, but that's still a scary board of big monsters, and who knows what that back row is. It's widespread, isn't it? We did get negate attack, but I kept playing it safe. I wanted at least 2 big boss balls before we show Nails monsters what we're cooking. In case I do draw a whole bunch of bosses, let's just save everything currently on the table. Okay, time to start serving some noodles now that we got 2 bosses and the King Majesty's protection. So, widespread on the gate attack. Or maybe that slime cord. Ah, it was good old widespread ruin. Let's go! Is that max summon coming? There's only 7 chords in Nail's deck. Correction! 9 chords left in Nail's deck. I decided I didn't want to take that much damage. All spices the elite are in the graveyard, so it's up to my extra spices now. And I think this will be the final turn. Oh yeah, it's definitely the final turn. This is why I like playing as Gavin the most. Love this. This game is over. Music. GG. No! Rush is out already. I was hoping to get this ranked video done beforehand, but... well, maybe it's fine. Maybe there's no full quads out in this mode yet. Whoa, Rush came out as I was busy trying to build my Speed Duel Madolche deck, but I heard the call of the noodles and chose to answer. Anywho, on to match 2 of the core climb.
Here we go! Get ready for the rush!
Guessing this isn't a death metal deck. Oh, switch to Yuga because I maxed out Gavin's character level and I'm in need of gems. No, aren't we all? And got a 1 out of 3 chance to hit the legendary card, which will be will it be it? Oh, struck out. Delay? Yeah, what's it quiet? Oh, cool. I was so debating just getting rid of Dragus, but actually, why didn't I? If there had been a widespread ruin back there, Dragus would have lived to my entire side of the table, and who knows what else Rowan would have started to take bites out of my life points too. Maybe I figured saving tribute to the Doomed was better for when a surprise max summon comes out. Well, speaking of tribute to the Doomed. Oh, extra spices here to make you regret spending those life points. Absolutely using tribute to the Doom now. So here, I was worried about what the back row could be because I never saw any legend drops in that graveyard. So I made sure both spices had enough attack points to finish the job in case of widespread. Though in hindsight, I obviously forgot there hadn't been a delay when I attacked back on turn 4. Wait, now there's a delay. No, GG! Because after raking up the bronze, I went on a, yeah, this is GG. Uh-oh, well, that's GG again! Being stuck in bronze when Rush Duel first came out. Good times. Also, here we go with that maximum Cybers deck again.
I'm ready whenever you are. Get ready for the rush!
Ooh, nice. Already caught tribute to the Doomed. I'm still hoping it doesn't get swept off the table. Wait, excuse me? You bricked? Am I gonna get lucky enough to end this match quick, or is one of those 3 back row what I think it is? Oh, okay. Back to cooking. Look, I wanted the burn-in, and I needed the room. Okay, now this was a misplay. That should have been Stalk, I said, not Fire Yellow. And there's the delay. And there's the widespread. Hey, didn't comment before, but you guys, this game is pretty much over. Music is pretty awesome too. Oh, wait, no, harpies? So, nice max summon and all, but we need to clear the table because it's time for the second help of the noodles. Oh, GG, this snare was full. You're not gonna crash and hit me with the other monster. Wait, do you think my Sequoia is a Phantom Bind? Looks like we got a second chance within our second chance. Let's make the most of it.
I activate my spell card, Pierce!
Made it. Old clip of back when I was climbing up to silver. I did make it, by the way. But back to the King of Game matches, where we're on match 4.
Here we go! Get ready for the rush!
Of course, can't reach King of Games without at least one match against Luke. Probably. So, is this gonna be the Draconic deck, where my back row gets popped like popcorn, or Blue Eyes, where you activate skill at the Guide Man at the Blue Eyes almost every turn? And I drew into all 3 of my extra spiciest bowls. Alright, let's see if I can hit the widespread this time. A swing! And a miss. Okay, confirm the dragon deck. And okay, confirm that hurt. But there's no back row to fear, so I want to try and end this turn. But, yeah, too nervous to burn and hope to draw into another monster, so just gonna bring Silver Sun over. Here's the hoping Luke doesn't hit as hard as last time, I'll slay the streak. Uh-oh, is Dragus number 2 coming out? Oh, whoa, hi, Blue Eyes! This could have been over if Luke had drew the 2 more monsters and a Dragus. Ooh, negate attack. At least I have some protection if I don't end things this turn. But I really want to end things this turn. As long as that's not a music recital back there, then this match is over. GG! And without further ado, let's get to the footage of this restaurant's opening night. And here it is, the rank up match, where I got real nervous and almost did what we both the guys love doing, throwing. I'll explain as we go.
Here we go! Get ready for the rush!
So we start off with the standard triple set goes as the first turn. Now let me tell you, here it clicks on playing Get Psychics, and I don't remember a very, very important part of the skill, but I do remember the Smashy Superstar that destroys 2 of your monsters. And then I forgot, Smashy Superstar doesn't need you to pay 1k, so be thinking maybe I could lower it over the side plane still exactly 1k or below, so the quad could be used was flawed from the start. And a kinda big assumption when my Noodle just got destroyed by our RED beat version of Psychics the day before. So here I start taking a real unnecessary gamble by lowering the guitarist attack instead of first seeing if extra spice's effect draws me a second extra spice or a spice the elite ninja. It's my KOG breakup match, I should not be expecting that level of RNG luck. And as deserved, I get a fiery blaze. Now, if I had gotten Spice the Elite Ninja, I would have knocked Roman down to either 1300 life points or 1100 if Spice dropped another normal monster, so my original plan wouldn't have worked anyway. I'm thinking, I'm in danger when I see Roman activating the skill. Except, you can only direct attack once on the turn you use that skill. Somehow I did get good RNG on a KOG breakup match of all things. I'm like, am I gonna win? That I'm on autopilot using Seahorse to tribute extra spice when I could have just used the 2 horses in my hand. But I don't have to worry about back row. Just burn for 1k's worth of spice. And we're done! Woo! KOG. Late KOG, but still KOG. The last time got King of Games late in the season, this time I did it on the first day of this season's reset. I'll go over the deck as we go through all 5 of my matches to King of Games. Match 1 of the KOG climb.
Here we go. Get ready for the rush.
Took out both of the Noodle Autosavories and added back 1 Seal Array and 1 Combustion Crisis. Then traded out Tribute to the Doom for Master Reincarnation cause I added the Rising Angel Vessel to the deck like I said I would in the last KOG VOD. Pyro is still a 3 of cause normal Pyro Monster. Noodle decks need those. Although I dropped 2 stalks to bring back 7 Shift and a 2nd Essel. Oh, speak of the devil, Angel. Let's see if I get lucky on the smell. Extra spice summon! Cause if you summon Essel when you go second in a match, like I just did here, and activate its first effect to send in the top 2 cards of your deck to the grave, you can summon anything you want from anyone's graveyard. By the by, I am so sorry if I'm mispronouncing the Rising Angel's name. Now, extra spice? Still a 3 of in the deck cause of that effect of sending 1 face-up normal Pyro Monster on your field to the grave to burn your opponent for 1k and then draws you a card. And as you just saw, my free summoned extra spice just drew me the 2nd extra spice, using the Noodle Alt Reboot skill to grab a Fire Arrow back from the grave to burn for another 1k. Choosing to play it safe cause there's been so many machine maximum summons during this climb, let me tell you. Oh, forget about the Emperor Cyber's deck. It's all about magicians and machines this time. Oh, so the maximum overload skill is what's letting Yuka summon his ace monster, 7 Rose Magician, without tributing. Yes, that's 7 roots. Added a Pauliynne from the future speaking here. And decreases my attack. Okay. 7 roots. Feature Pauliynne again. Told ya. And there goes my Monster Reincarnation. No, Prismatic Overrush 7 roads. Cool. I got a glossy one. That's a 1 extra spicy ramen bowl finished. Oh, but with this draw, so is this match. Wow, that slime cord. Seen it a lot this climb. I kinda wanted to. Don't have the gems for it yet. So burn 1 and gonna summon my 2nd extra spice for the final burn. Wait, hold on. With the reboot skill, is that enough to just hit 7 roads? In hindsight, after using a calculator, yes, it would have been 900 damage. I'm an idiot. I am so sorry to this Yuka player for drawing this out longer than it had to be, cause I can't math. Good game. Match 2 versus Yuka again. All my gold 5 matches with Yuka. I mean, I'm playing as Yuka.
Here we go. Get ready for the rush.
And going first, so no Angel let me free summon shenanigans. Didn't draw it, did you? Triple set. Back row bluff. End turn. Goodbye, Blaze 1. So, I'm running 1-7 shift again, but instead of using it here, I'd rather get as many normal monsters in the grave as possible to make Spice and Company as spicy as could be. Nice to have your negate attack. And with Babysitter Goat in the grave, King's Majesty will be live whenever it shows up. No, keep all my monsters in their graveyard. Oh, cool. Another normal fill in there. No delay. Let's go, go, go! And that leaves the other Yuga in perfect extra spice burn range. Go on, and one tribute to the doomed bite. Yeah, please don't hit my negate attack. Yeah! Oh, this wouldn't have felt too bad if I did lose my negate. I mean, I'd still rather not. And I'm gonna use it here so I have tribute fodder for hopefully an extra spice. What are the chords? Please, please, please. Next turn, extra spice. Oh, good game. On to match 3. Going second. Rising Angel.
Here we go. Get ready for the rush.
Okay, maybe I'll get on my turn. Maximum overload skill, meaning... That's a 7-Worlds Magician, isn't it? Angel? Seahorse. Yeah, so that bastard machine max summon could come out at any time, so we are playing it safe with turtle sets. Put Goat and Kanan on the field so Seahorse and King's Majesty will be live when I need or get them. If the opponent Yuga Boy wipes me or I tribute them off. Tuna! I might be in trouble. Of course you picked my babysitter Goat. Okay, so only 1900 attack. Could have been worse. So much worse. Really wanted an extra spice at a 5 replace, but King's Majesty is here. Yeah, I do have a Kanan in the grave for Seahorse to let me bring back out of there. Extra spice, but at least my negate attack and monster reincarnation didn't fall in there. No delay. Let's serve these customers some spicy noodles. Oh, it's probably music recital. Eat the food. Well, if that max summon comes out, I've got King's Majesty. What's that Yuga cooking over there? Now is it 7 roads? No, only the 1900 attack one again. Yeah, I'm keeping my spice. And my babysitter goat comes back home safe and sound. Oh, baby, a triple. We getting rid of all that back row. There's the widespread. Back row removal. And more back row removal. Not an extra spice burn range, but I am in a machine max summon ending my win streak range. Jordan! It's over! It's so over!
And that has to be 7th rolled.
Of course, this is gonna hurt. If not, banish me into the Shadow Realm and into having to start a new streak. No, those 2 other cards weren't monsters.
I have a chance. I've got a chance.
Now I got you an extra spice finisher range. Gotta love Combustion Crisis. Whew, game over now. GG. That was terrifying for a hot minute, not gonna lie. Match 4, here we go. Going second. Angel?
Here we go. Get ready for the rush.
No Angel. What? What? I'll take it! Core breakup, let's go! Pause. This is the deck that Ego was using. Guess it worked? I got lucky, so lucky. This deck can be kind of tough to fight. Here's a replay of me fighting one back in Gold 1.
Here we go. Get ready for the rush.
cool to instead make that match my canon 4th match. Yeah, but right now, it's double KOG breakup time.
Here we go. Get ready for the rush.
The other you guys in Gold 5 too. I will play it safe. At least this you guys are sword and shield over there. Oh, playing it safe too. What if this is a mirror match? Well, I'll be finding out real soon because I'm gonna start preparing some noodles. Which was the widespread ruin? Don't negate tech. I got it. Okay. Extra spice. I need to draw a second fiery blaze. One here, please. Strike 1. Strike out. Okay, good. I just have to hope that's not a music recital or a slime chord back there. In hindsight, attacking with Canal was risky. That could have been something with 1400 defense or higher. I really should have attacked with one of my extra spices first. GG! Got King of Games on the day ranked reset. Noodle org complete. For now. I was able to hit late KOG for a second time, making this my 3rd rush to King of Games with noodles. Is that rank up match? It's the next morning. Was too tired to keep dueling right after uploading my last VOD. So either this is my last rush duel match or trying to rank up the KOG is gonna be my whole day.
Here we go. Get ready for the rush.
Okay-ish start, Nan. Nah, still okay-ish. Set everything. Enter. Innovator deck. Please don't hit my Ultra Card. Babysitter go perfect. Either one of my bosses, please. So persist. But I'll have to do. Summon a stalk, flip up fire yellow, and use the fiery blaze to get the dishes boiling. Send the servers out front to let the customer know their order will be ready soon. And you know what? I have Ultra Card come help too. Get all the damage in I can while I've got a slime to protect me. Okay, so I'm a little scared. I'm one spell removal away from trouble. On second thought, glad I drew Cerberus. Door was level 6 so the aim equals effect can't pop off. Still gonna hurt. Ow. But no back roll. And a single monster. Now is the best time to season this board with some spices. Wait, no, maybe. Pause. What I should have done. Summon SO and Mildew. If I got lucky instead of Spice in the graveyard, I could have used Monster Reincarnation to bring one back out. But instead I healing back my Cerberus with Monster Reincarnation real quick. Tribute off a Fire Yarrow and if I had tribute off both triple instead, I would have wanted perfect lethal. It would have been so clean. But cause I was nervous and didn't think to check the math with the calculator, I was sloppy instead. And now I lose. It's over. Oh, thank goodness. In this new
Fusion summon. Fusion summon.
era of Rush Duel, and the Noodle Ninja deck. Who got no fusions, no new support. Keep up. So yeah, this is my 5th KOG with Noodle Ninja. It was a rough climb and I even got horse stuck in Gold 4 for 2 days till I put together this build. The Crawl and Torso and
Cycloptron.
were additions I added after seeing them in fellow Noodle Ninja players' decks. Reason 4, Crawl and Torso over Seahorse is because Seahorse is limit 2 competes with the Gate attack, and I'm not getting rid of the Gate attack. Despite Ichiki Goldom and its freaking Gate activate traps plus it doing decent damage. Makes that new trap hole core kinda tempting. Even more so, cause Crawling Torso's only targets have such low defense. Trap hole and widespread don't conflict with 2 seahorses, who has a target with 1400 defense. With all these piercing effect monsters, that level of defense helps. But personally, I like negate attack too much still. Even the road to co-op with Noodle's Duel 1.
Ready for the rush.
We're facing off versus a 7-star road deck. Looks like you could choose to yoke a magician from the deck instead of a fusion card. Nice, 1 less back row removal against me. And 1 less legend trap. Though I know the feel. Essel and Spice Beast into my negate attack to the grave too. And speaking of, turn to Essel and we get lucky. Oh yeah, we can. Welcome extra spice.
I summon a single serving of a monster.
Oh, rules 3. Yeah, brought it back from the Shadow Realm. No graveyard doing prompt close extra with special summon. Uh-oh. Miss my negate attack, please. Yeah. I want to save Essel in case I need Drippy Fodder. Oh, really wanted another boss. I'm a little spooked, so put Nestle in defense instead of slamming him into Mystic Healer. Tribute to me, the doomed. Nope, still in this. Oh, now I get a boss.
Just a moment. Your noodles are ready.
1000.
Good game. Duel to the KOG, bro. Duel to the KOG.
Get ready for the rush.
So, this is starting hand. I think we both got a bricked. Oh, now we're talking. Hey, second monster, please. Okay, need room, so pop in rules 3. Oh, put the negate attack. That's those. Should I abuse my stealth magic to check my extra and hope I hoard the chords into one of my fire yados? Cause I gotta finish this duel right here. Oh, looks a cooking. Hold up, overall foil looking nice on the fusion card.
Break it to the light. Hyper Strike Dragon Dragia Star F.
Ooh, Dragon Stores went for the 900 attack boost here. 1900. 2600. Now I'm real glad I kept this extra spice at the end. Oh. Hey. Well, I would've won that anyway. GG. So, guessing if my Quark streak ends here, UTS only cares about catching extraterrestrials and not Ghost, right? Can only set 2 monsters and pass. Depending on what happens on Uemo's turn, 3 bosses could be the building bricks for the Switch Streaks too. Ooh, that's a whole lot of back row, but only 1 set monster. And I still have 2 set on my side that'll let me get 1 boss out. Should be able to cook with this. In case of widespread, I'd rather lose my Will Be 2200 spice next turn over my 2400 extra spice.
Have a taste of this!
Ooh, that will be very helpful for next turn. Cyber Dragon's confirmed. I wish I had back row. Never mind, back row wouldn't have mattered. If only I could use my Graveyard Yoink a second time. I'm gonna summon extra spice using Essel and my other extra spice. Graveyard Yoink a Fire Yaddle, and end the match with a bone. But I do have Seal Array. And last turn that back row did nothing. Good game.
Get ready for the rush!
Duel 4 versus Yuga again. This is such a good go in second hand. Full back row with one set card again. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Hello? Was that lag or delay? Anywho, let's cook. Edit a Pauliynne here. It was my lag. Okay, gonna attribute these two off. Oh, actually was third too. Well, I'm gonna risk it. Serving one server of spice. Graveyard Yoink. And bringing out some wrist out my noodle balls get to the other side of the table. Unless this back row ain't bluffing. Oh, Quarter Restoration. Seen that a whole lot during my climb through gold. Oh, it's a maximum deck. Oh, tribute to the dude. If I can end this duel right now, it won't matter. Ah, slime. Ah, doom. Buy extra space. And all the noodles on the table were eaten. So, gonna need to cook a second batch, please. Cause I'm using Master Reincarnation, I thought about adding an imaginary reactor to this deck. But it's an SR, and I'm trying to save gems for future food decks and existing one supports. I wish I could Graveyard Yoink twice per duel. Makes using Fiery Blaze not as easy to use like before the Noodle reboot nerf. Oh, good game to you too. Rank up the KOG Duel versus... Oh, was wondering where my live reaction idiot went, so you're gonna be my final boss. But before we proceed, I'm Pauliynne, a poltergeist, and tell me, what are poltergeists most known for? If you said throwing, you'd be right. Why did I not summon a soul first? I always do what I'm third to, then I remember the soul, but forgot there's only 3 zones. If I go to boss, there's no room.
I'm surprised a rush duel
KOG times 4.
would make such a mistake. Universal Storm!
Somehow, I still have leg points. Set. Set. Tribute. Activate Noodle or reboot. Ye please. Do it! Fiery Blaze? Gonna go all in. Let's see if it pays. Somehow, I made KOG after almost throwing away the streak. And that was my 5th KOG using Noodle Ninja. Here's my 4th KOG breakup from July, by the by.
Here I go! Get ready for the rush!
I have no idea if they bricked or like, it's your KOG rank up. Here you go. And that's that. Thanks for watching. Good games to everyone I played. Good luck on your own ladder climb, and later!